With the survival of the Iranian regime, government, in due course, why would anyone argue against them heading full course on to the acquisition of a nuclear bomb? But put that to one side. I have seen nothing wrong with Iran backing Hezbollah or Hamas on this basis.
Go on, explain that.
On this basis. The Conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch, said, and some of your callers have said it, that Israel is doing not our dirty work, the dirty work of the governments. I want to separate the governments from the people of Europe and England.
Okay.
Now, in that case, she is admitting, and some of your callers are admitting, if Israel is doing the dirty work of these governments, these Western governments, then she is admitting that Israel is a proxy. If Israel is a proxy, if America can have Israel as a proxy, why can't Iran have a proxy in the shape of Hezbollah and Hamas? So, secondly, I would like to say this before I know you want to come into an important thing. When resistance movements were fighting against Portuguese colonial rule in Angola and Mozambique, they were being provided with military support from Cuba. Now, those colonial powers then regarded those resistance movements as terrorists. Now, I see no difference between Cuba providing military assistance to those resistance in those African countries and Iran providing military assistance to Hamas, because really, under international law, which most of your commentators do not seem to brush over, people who are colonized, as the Palestinians are in the land of Palestine, have a right to resist.
Okay, Jack, I just have to interject a little because there's plenty of people who want to speak, but I guess the line that I hear most often is that Israel doesn't have a clock anywhere predicting the end of Iran, whereas Iran has one for Israel. And so you have an entire state with an avowed mission to eradicate another state from the face of the earth. Now, I've heard people already say, it's just talk. And I have to say that prior to President Trump, I would have taken a dim view of the line, it's just talk. You can't, but actually now Trump is around and he contradicts himself every 5 minutes. I don't know.
He shouldn't do anything. He shouldn't be trying to be best friends with Donald Trump. It's illegal what he's done. It doesn't even the senators in the states are saying this is an illegal act. It's not been passed through their parliament or Senate. And he shouldn't be trying to compete with Bibi Netanyahu on being the best friend of America, because he's not going to win.
Well, whilst there's a part of me which is minded to agree, at the same time we have to be pragmatic. We have this fledgling trade deal. It's not an all-encompassing trade deal. A fledgling trade deal with the United States.
Come on, we're looking at attacking nuclear sites and comparing trade deals. We're looking at killing innocent people, which what would happen last night. It's an illegal act. If we're going to be talking about how Britain is the place where democracy and human rights kind of started, and Keir Starmer should be at the head of that, saying we are leading that charge, right? This is law of the jungle at the moment. We're looking at kind of whoever wants to do whatever. This has given green light to Russia and China. Taiwan should be absolutely petrified now, because these guys have given absolutely no credence to international law. China can turn around and say, bugger off, we're going to do what we want, just like you did. And what's to stop them? What's to stop them using the same argument? This lawlessness, this absolute damn right to kind of say we can preemptively strike anybody we like. Okay, well, in that case, Netanyahu's threatened Pakistan. Well, should Pakistan drop a nuclear bomb on Israel? Come on, absurd, obnoxious stuff is this? Is this the politics of playground children? And we've got the most incredible weapons in the hands of idiots. Absolute idiots who wake up in the middle of the night and say, what should we do? Order a cheeseburger and bomb Iran.
crazy, scary here just now. I've got kids. I've got a grandkid. I'm sick of what's happening in the world. All these maniacs looking for people to bomb another sovereign country that's not their kids is going to be doing the fighting if it comes to boots on the ground, you know? We need peace in the world. Why can we not just have peace? You know?
Devil's advocate.
America just bombed another sovereign country overnight. Bombed another sovereign country that's not attacked them.
It's just really disgust at the current state of UK foreign policy. It seems like Keir Starmer he's obsessed with entrenching himself with the US, even though all their actions so far prove to be incredibly unpopular among the British public, and, well, me certainly.
Is he being a pragmatist, that the war is one thing, but there's trade to talk about? We are historically close allies?
Well, I don't think allyship is necessarily to drag someone into a conflict this horrific. Not just in the context of Iran, which it was an unprovoked illegal attack. In the context of Gaza, we're continuing to provide material support and diplomatic support for that